We got told to come talk to this person a while ago while we were looking. It was a place right outside the cemetery. We had people talk to us about Noko and how we should come see Noko at the note pen. This is freaking me out a little bit, though. Probably have a whole bunch of junk items in my inventory to break down. That was the one thing I didn't think to look for. I went through all of our gear, all the different armor pieces, so I didn't really go through the weapon parts because I don't know what could be useful in what situation. I didn't look for junk items, though. Where is Noko at, huh? Right there.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again. She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Mjut when you were a kid. Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark. But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going. Is sure they'll come back on their own once you stop forcing them. Hopefully not to haunt you, though. You've suffered enough already. Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be. She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least. She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still. Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like, until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Don't want to take the dark options here.
And you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her Gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature.
Hard to find any shadows now.
Correct, and we can always make more.
Well, there has to be a way to stop that.
Turn off the lights. No shadows then.
That's not what I meant.
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones. The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that? So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the Gnotes die with it. Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out. Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and some... Says that's only for a little while, and when your eyes clear, you see everything even better than before. But let's not speak of that now. She has an idea where the Mjut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Mjut Meadow. The Mjut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you. You should lead the Mjut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater. It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered. A creature straight out of a dream or story.
He's another world eater. Should we do that? Because that might get us another mount. I mean, it's going to be a mount, most likely. I just don't know what kind of mount. It's not too far away. Might as well.
Don't distract this beastie. It's working.
I spent quite a few of those points on rebuying our biohazard resistance. Yep.
You found the Mjut meadow. Watch out for the Mjut. Sharp steel. One down soon.
Kinda hoping that this thing will be upgradable, like all the other mountains have been. That'd be really nice. You're terrifying in your own special way, aren't you? Follow me now? Yeah, you are. Oh, last time. Actually, a very nice combo for getting the grapple off on them.
That hurt 'em. So much water.
I like that. A good looking part. I noticed that the creature there attacked the boss for us. I wonder if this might be a mount that will be a combat mount. That'd be cool.
Wood scrap's great for building things. Now that the Mjut is back in the pen, it seems calm, but Noko is still concerned. She says the Mjut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down.
Oh, go on.
The Mjut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down. She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Mjut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time. It was the mere sound of the hoof puff that started it. She's never seen it so upset. It just ran away before.
Not too far away. Hoping for an upgraded faster land mount from this. Love our goat and all, but he could move a little bit quicker.
Ah, some wood scrap. Always happy to find that. Whatever you do,
Who are you?
do it right. Or says the shop holds something for everyone. Thinks you should practice.
Oh. Alright, he's just a consumable vendor. It's still nice to know. All that ammo, all those healing items. We're gonna be here finding stuff for a minute. I'll tell you that right now. Open, open, open.
Finders keepers.
Apparently the game wants us to go up there.
Someone locked it solid.
We just... that, and then... fall horribly, apparently. Ha ha ha! I say no to your puzzle. Shortcut. We'll go through everything else anyway, but it was still fun to do it our own way there.
Bolted shut. You should flick the switches in order to greenlight the current and activate the electrons in the panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. That's a motored blind box dispenser. These auto markets were quite popular in the long gone. Cranks like these usually need to be wound. Just a few moves left. Make them count. What you see is what you get. Once it's out of the blind box, that is.
What else have we got going on over here? I thought for sure that we were going to need a bigger net for that. Probably, you know, horribly murder some of those for dark stories.
Need to be wheeled to buzz the wire. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Fired up and ready to go.
Good grief.
There are places up ahead far worse than this. That's hard to come by.
I'll just upgrade a crowbar, man. We do need to be on the lookout for a better backpack. Have this one for a while.
Want to get your to time it right to make them work. Left, right, left, right. Pumping good, looking better. The plague that's ruining the land needs to be stopped.
Piece of loot now. Oh, there it is.
pick up the pace race.
We're on we're on the wrong mission again. We were doing. No, the Pebble. But we're also doing that other thing for Noko. We need to go back and turn that into Noko really quick. I'm losing my mind. I completely forgot why we were leaving that place to begin with.
Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the notes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those notes. Once the power ran out, it made sense to ride notes, and that tradition continued through the years. Nope, you still have to feed them, but food's easier to find than go juice. Watch your step here, and you might find tracks of another traveler.
Good monk again. I'm gonna do this really quick. The game is just throwing stuff at us right now.
At various stages of life, we all
come on.
memories for others, and just seeing someone acts as a catalyst for the past to seep in again.
Yeah, I remember this, don't you worry. If I had a weapon, I'd be fine.
Distortions are troubling. Illusions your mind creates to avoid the memories of being bullied as a kidling.
I really need to get some unarmed abilities to be able to handle with those.
However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. So, you remembered the automaton's power-up feature. That's a boost.
Damage output. Might as well grab the track quest while we are here. Follow the trail.
Found it! Even under all the muck in the Gnot pen. Hard to believe the Gnotes didn't trample it. They seem faster than you, and don't forget that when you ride them, they do all the work to keep you moving. You should keep moving. Can't let those Gnotes blaze the trails for you.
Give Noko the gum we went to get.
With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Mjut calms down. But Noko is still concerned.
Of course you are.
She's relieved the Mjut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got. The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mecha Mjut. If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the Smilo Shopperia while scavenging for treats for the Gnotes. That's not so far away. It's a seat you fasten on the back of a mount to safeten up your ride. It can become quite bumpy and risky without.
Word loyal. You're here, are you kidding me?
Be careful where you grab that mount.
I kind of feel like it's been one thing after another with jumping around this time, which is fun. I'm enjoying it. There's just a lot to keep track of. Oh, we're gonna murder this and see what happens, I suppose. We look at our aura really quick. We did get more dark, and I think we lost light. So we kind of have to keep a balance of how much dark we feed into. Good to know.
Why, you made it to Hoofa. There's a living thing trader somewhere. Let's see. The vendor says you...
I'm not paying you for that. No, thank you. I already have one. I don't like it. Goodbye.
A Smilo shopperia. Yes, shopping here for a smile on your face.
We can get
Things seem simpler now.
a new move. Keep on talking about getting moves for that. But let's get a new move here. I'm gonna go like we haven't.
Buy boxes like this are few and far between.
What do you want me to do here?
Just a few minutes more, make them done. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields.
Always difficult, at least initially on these puzzles, to figure out exactly what they want you to do.
What do you think of this place?
Listen, we need to turn that TV on, apparently. We're gonna hear that the entire time we're here.
Gross, this place stinks.
Same thing that we have on currently.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left, make them count. Good, that's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the frame. Now hold on, sit tight. Isn't that the mecha Mjut over there?
Yeah, there's some other stuff we need to find first, but hold on. Oh, the nice looking handle. I just saw pop on there. This is the resource node now. It should be out here.
You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the mecha Mjut. Just a few moves left. That's it. The sit tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit tight back to Noko.
So,
You're in charge of that mount. Act like it.
where's the resource node map for this zone?
Oh, he waits hard to find.
It's coming. Man, these things are weird. It might be kind of hard to hit with. I don't know how I feel about it. Seems like I need to be right in their teeth to do it properly. Need to fast travel back very far.
Now that the Mjut's got a mouthful of bonbon gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Mjut is ready to ride. Noko's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it.
Seems like there's a bit of a
She's called
formula
them
here.
glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe. You'll find Mito at Bright Light. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored the moths. They're small airborne creatures with bright reflective wings and a conspicuous fluttering flight. Says the Netratri.
Can't use that yet. Did get the robot horse though out of it. So we want to get back to Pebble's mission here.
Doesn't riding a beast like this feel good?
Quite the place right there.
That sludgy junkworks is a real mess.
World gadget and 3 spur blue. Right.
The right key could open this.
That's gonna get us out. Stop, I'm stuck. Oh yeah, so glad I stopped to get that horrible nightmare match. Can I help you? You're armor clad. Oh, don't do it to me again. Nope. Grabs, man. They know that you can't block them, and they just do it. And they do it again and again and again. It's awful.
Treasure the coming day. The world doesn't have so many anymore.
I don't like how that looks.
That's shutting good.
Got for me. Not great. Not great. Could be worse, but it's not great. Here with different parts to solve the puzzle, require precision.
Cables need to be replugged in steps to match each sequence in order to generate a buzz strong enough to make things happen.
X, X, Y, Y, Z, Z. DC minus X. I plug that. Right situation. Plug that there, that there. Now we need a Y. We have 3 Z's, so if I plug this into Y minus a Z, LI and 3 Z's, we need 2 X's and minus a Z. There we go.
Nice. That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board. No windows to look out at the sky from down here. You've stumbled into the mushy-mush mire, where the risk of getting forever stuck is omnipresent, regardless of whether you want it or not. Looks like some solid wood straight there.
One dial over there. We can get to it.
See that monolith over there? Means Nono are nearby.
You say that every time, and I've yet to see an Nano.
You've got it dialed in. See where that light leads? You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is.
Like this. Horse, please. Or not. Why not horse? There we go. It took me time. Probably stop down that train. I'll take you on. Let's go. You snark mode. Could have built him out that time. I was trying to have a wide heavy attack, and that is not how the game works.
Look out for Nono. Just follow that beam over to the Scribblestone.
Keeps on saying to look out for Nono.
Scribblestone there.
And I feel like it is important. We find one here, we have to go back to the first time we did this. Oh no, I don't want the boomerang. We need these back, please, and thank you. There are Nano in there. I think
Everything is at stake.
we might have to go back. Again. Hey, what are you? That is. I'll put that on. But he keeps on telling us to look for Nano when we go into areas like this, and I'm looking, but I don't see him. They're not on a collection list. I don't see I don't see the grass we need. I don't know. Maybe we just haven't gotten to that part of the game yet where we can see them. We've had that happen with the monsters before.
The light is nearly blinding.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug that part in. Thanks, I hate it. Actually, we need to talk to Pebble now. I am not walking all the way back to this reject. Yeah, you better upgrade that. Use that as a
Pebble says
weapon.
he feels much better now that he knows where to go and promises to give the new spots you've found a go. Pebble's been putting his life on the line for too long and would feel better if you had time to help him balance that out. He understands the line between life and death is wearing thin, but he believes there must be a way to overcome that. He's ready to cross the line, but he just needs your help to tell him which way to go. Seems happy to have you echo his goals. The heights always clear his head.
Bet you can see clearly now.
The dark will never hurt you, not like that.
No, you'll find other ways.
Sounds like someone's guilty of hurting feelings.
I do not feel guilty about that. Wait,
Pebble's right here, for now.
So he still has more for us to do, but we got the crowbar upgraded. There was a crate to open in the biozone here.
Nice find.
Not entirely worth it. Let's go grab the other one from by Moog. Not overly ecstatic about what we got, but we have the option to open those now. Why don't we upgrade the Google Head? We need that anyway. We have a flag right nearby. And it will really help our mobility out for doing future quests.